Hello and good morning everybody. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and it is Wednesday morning and it's a bit cooler than it was yesterday. The sky is cloudy and it's been raining here in Rochester. I'm not on a train, I'm not on a plane, I'm not on a bus, and I'm not outside. I'm inside my flat in Rochester. Good morning everyone. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to writer and comedian Peter Kay. He's one of the most successful stand-up comics and creator of the much-loved TV show Phoenix Nights. Perhaps he'll be celebrating his birthday with some garlic bread.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
Good morning, Crystal. The time is 10:17 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Wednesday, the 2nd of July.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
In Rochester, it's 21 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 24 degrees and a low of 11 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Why did the biscuit go to hospital? Because he felt crummy.
And Alexa, which celebrity was born on this day?
Celebrities born on the 2nd of July include Kayla Harrison, Margot Robbie, Lindsay Lohan, Murray Wilson, and Larry David.
Right, good morning everybody. So I'm getting up earlier because the weather is hotter, it's warmer, it's absolutely like a sauna inside this flat. You could feel the heat as I came back from a walk with a Max. The heat just came over me. There's no air conditioning in the building. It actually feels like a sweat box. So although it's raining and it's looks cooler outside, inside my flat it's about 23, 24, 5 degrees, and I've got fans on and the balcony door open. I don't know why it's so hot inside buildings, but it is. It's hotter inside buildings than it is outside. So it feels all stifling hot and like you can't breathe and you need air. So I've opened the balcony door. So I got up just after 7 this morning, and basically I just got up, didn't even make a cup of tea, didn't have my breakfast, got up and took Max out for a walk. And I went a different way because going around that field just pisses me off. So I thought we'd just go around the block, just a small little walk. And I'm being harassed on TikTok. I'm being harassed, and I feel like I'm being followed. I'll tell you why, because when I went out after 7 in the morning, and we know all parents are taking kids to school and people are going to work, we expect that, right? But it was all quiet when I went out. When I went out the back and walked down the back of the flats and round the corner, it was all quiet. It was all quiet, right? And of course I'm taking my camera with me, but I'm obviously filming things, relevant to the harassment that's going on towards me, and just filming my walk and, turning the camera when I need to the other way. Right, so I started walking up towards the blue crane with Max, and there was one woman walking a brown dog, and I'm getting all these messages: hello beautiful, hello pretty. So the young woman, 20, 21, with a brown dog, and this abuse is stemming from TikTok most definitely, because they start to message you 15 minutes into my walk. Someone from TikTok started messaging me, and silly things start happening, which I'm obviously going to have to give to the police. It's definitely harassment from TikTok, stalking and online harassment. And I don't know if they've got a tracker on my phone, a tracker, spyware inside the phone tracking where you are. Because as soon as I go out my front door, the shit starts happening, it starts following me, the messages on my phone going off while I'm trying to walk my dog, trying to stir trouble up and make me feel horrible about myself. It starts. So all this is being screenshotted, being recorded, so I can give it to the police. So if the police are not doing their job properly, they're being told not to do their job properly by somebody, and I want to know who it is and what the hell is going on. So I start just walking, and there's mothers with children, kids, and they're on scooters behind my back, kids behind me on scooters. With their mother, and that mother talks to another mother, two young women start talking to each other with their kids, and they come out when I'm just, I'm trying to film the boats, I'm trying to do little videos for my TikTok with just me and my dog in it, and then people start coming out with their kids, and I'm putting the camera up here, the camera over there, over that way, and I wait till they've moved, and then I start filming a TikTok for my TikTok, if you know what I mean. So Max and I had a short walk around the corner, and you could feel bits of rain coming down. I took a couple of photographs for my Facebook, couple of videos for TikTok, and then I come into my flat, and I think, right, I want to keep my TikTok going, so I thought, let's do a live stream. So I started live streaming, and first of all I started live streaming in my chair, and I thought, let's go outside on the balcony, it's cooler. So I took my tripod, took my phone, put it on the balcony, and it was about 8:15, and right, so I normally just live stream for an hour in the morning. So I sat on my balcony, and you've got all the distractions, and I expect that first thing in the morning, parents taking their kids to school, cars going off, and I had the radio on. I had LBC radio on with Nick Ferrari, which I normally tape in the morning when I'm, up and make my cup of tea, whatever. So I started talking on the live stream, and it started off okay. Hello, good morning, hello, beautiful, and all that. And that's how Australians speak. Hello, beautiful. And we're getting all that bullshit again. Hello, pretty. Hello, beautiful. And, I just want a decent conversation with real people. And you're just getting people trying to wind you up, trigger you off. And I kept quiet, and I just ignored all the comments. And I kept speaking and getting my point of view across. No music, because TikTok doesn't allow you to play music in your live streams anymore. Obviously copyright, whatever, so I that relaxes me when I'm talking, listening to music, so I can't do that. Kevin Skellyy comes in, Kevin Skellyy, Skelly, and he says, oh, I've caught you in the morning, good morning, and I've messaged you. Kevin Skellyy. Now, I don't know if it was the real Kevin Skellyy or someone had got Kevin Skellyy's profile and duplicated it, because these people do that, and especially these people in Africa. They're coming up with white men's profiles, and you can tell that they're not white, if you know what I mean. So I get a lot of that. So Kevin Skellyy said, well, I was talking about how the noise I was suffering from my neighbours. Kevin Skellyy told me to get some earphones. Meanwhile, I've noticed my next door neighbour next door walking down the road, and he's looking up at my bedroom window. The next door neighbour is looking up at my bedroom window, and they do that to see if you're in. They do that to see if you're in, don't they? They do it to see if you're in. So my next door neighbour is staring at me in the face underneath the window, and all I'm doing is opening up the blinds and opening the window in the morning. So they look at the window to see if you're in. Organised gang stalking, neighbour nuisance. They check to see if you're in. Right? So that had happened. And I don't know if some of the neighbours are in my live streams. I don't know who they are. They're not going to say who they are. They're going to hide under guises and different names, aren't they? They're not going to say, oh, I'm your next door neighbour, are they? Oh, I live down the road from you. They're not going to do that. So you've got people in the live stream that are trying to, that you could possibly know, but you don't know. So I thought, right, okay. So Kevin Skellyy told me to get some earphones. And if you go through my YouTube, you will understand that I can't wear earphones. I've got nerve damage to my face here. All up this side of the face, and my ears damaged in my jaw. And I can't wear earphones or headphones. So that, I thought, I'm not going to say anything to that. Anybody that knows me knows I can't wear, and I don't wear earphones or headphones that project music into the ear. Right? So I thought, you obviously haven't watched my YouTube videos because you know I couldn't wear headphones, but I'm not saying anything. So I carry on talking on my live stream, and this van comes down the road, Clark's, C-L-A-R-K-S, Clark's. Do you remember that I did a Facebook live stream with Sean Clark? I don't know if it was live, a Facebook video like call with Sean Clark. So while I'm live streaming, I've got this van coming up and down the road about 3 or 4 times with Clark's on it. Clark's. And I don't belong to anybody. I'm a single woman, and you know, I don't know what's going on at all. But Clark's van is going up and down the road. Now I finished my live stream after an hour because it's still muggy. The weather is muggy. It's close. And I come into my flat, and I've seen Hyde Housing van. My landlord is Hyde Housing, Hyde. And there's a guy in a Hyde van going around the corner. I've had messages from a Black David on my live stream, a Black David, a black guy called David as well. So Hyde Housing go around the corner and park round the back, and I assumed they were for the neighbours next door, the one that had looked up at my window, because I come into my flat and bang, 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 they're having some work done inside their flat next door. And then I've got messages from TikTok. Hello Crystal, how are you today? How are you feeling? I hope you have a good sleep tonight, and all this is being recorded for the police because I'm absolutely convinced that some of these messages are coming from my next door neighbours. I'm absolutely convinced. I just need the evidence to prove it. Absolutely just need the evidence. Asking me if I'm going to have a good sleep tonight, how are you? And then I've got a racket and it's loud. Bang, 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 next door. I expect, why have Hyde Housing gone in there? Have they wrecked the place? Have they pulled it apart? I mean, what was that noise? So I come into my flat and I've got this horrendous noise, right? So I just put the Alexa on. I put the Alexa on and just chill out. I'm not going up to see my mum. I've got somebody coming out with my prescription today, and I have paid £5 to have it delivered from Boots in Strood. It's absolutely, the harassment and the noise nuisance is relentless. Go and get yourself some earphones, Crystal. Really good advice, that is. We go on to my TikTok now, shall we? And I was listening to LBC radio, and the callers come in. Oh, it's ugly, isn't it? It's unattractive. It's ugly. Callers calling into Nick Ferrari's radio station. Mind you, I had an altercation with one of them. Some heated words. Oh, it's unattractive. Oh, it's so ugly. See, they come into my live stream and they call me it. It's. What is it? What? Well, it's a woman that's been mistreated and abused, and I'm going to tell my story, and everyone's going to know what it is, you rude person. You absolute rude, disgusting, vile person, calling people it. You're going to see my face everywhere, and I hope you don't like it. I really hope all you people that calling me it and dog person, you're all going to see my face, and if you don't like it, that's not my problem. And I've TikTok have kept small little recordings of my live stream this morning, which I've shared on YouTube. It's going to go on X, Facebook and Instagram. And basically it's gonna I'm gonna start screenshotting. I'm going to live stream tomorrow and we start screenshotting what's being said in my live stream and posting it. Because I'm a human being. How dare you call me what is it when you don't even show your face, you coward. Absolutely disgusting, and they're phoning up radio stations because they know I listen to the radio station. Oh, it's ugly, it's unattractive. Ugh! Don't you piss off and get a life? Absolutely piss off and get a life. I honestly think it's the neighbours snooping. Well, I'm glad I'm so interested. You've got to keep coming into my live streams and snooping. This is Chelsea Leart, who lives in London. That's why she probably lives near Chelsea. It's Chelsea Leart. And she's live this morning. She's been live this morning. I certainly have never gone on a live stream. She's live this morning.
Oh my god, I can't believe the weather, guys. Oh, darling. Oh yeah, I mean, you know what, I was thinking to myself, Christmas. Like, oh, when it proper rains, I've got the fucking windows open, so
So Chelsea Leart speaks completely different to me. I don't go on live streams to go, oh darling, oh darling. I like Chelsea. I watch Chelsea. She's far more forward and outgoing than I am. I would never ever strip on a live stream. I don't smoke weed and I don't drink. She's got a contract. Chelsea's got a contract. I certainly haven't got a penthouse balcony. It's still the same council rented balcony. I'm still living in the same council flat. Still rented. And apparently Chelsea, she's got a £5,000 a week penthouse flat with a lovely patio, rooftop garden on top near the rooftop. It looks really nice. And this habit where TikTokers are stuffing their faces, the extent of this abuse I mean, how bad is it? We know it's the radios and the TV and the magazines and newspaper, but how far is this abuse? Is it worldwide? You know, taunting and mocking me. Is it worldwide, is it? It's ugly, it's unattractive. Well, do something about it and stop fucking laughing and being cruel. Get off your asses and do something. These bullies and wankers keep going on about what I look like. Well, help. Don't just stand there and gulp. Help. Really. Keep going on about what someone looks like, right? 24/7, taking the piss, making films and monsters about them. Yeah? You're all getting sued. So you just don't know when and you don't know what I'm going to do, but you're all going to get sued. Absolutely sued the fuck out of. Everywhere I go is taped, it's being screenshotted, people treating me rudely in shops, people behind counters being rude, you're all being taped. All of them. Because it's like, you know, television, Little Britain, the fucking mobility scooters trying to run me over on the pavement, all that crap. You're all being taped and put on my telly. My TV. So carry on taking the piss. The radio's being recorded, what people are saying on the radio. And I don't care, I'm going to keep going on till I break out of this prison that I'm living in. If you think child abuse is something to hide, that's wrong. If you think what I've been through is funny, then fuck off my channel. Just fuck off. And I mean it. I'm trying to project an image where I'm trying to show people how people suffer from facial disfigurements, child abuse, and I've suffered abuse all my life. And, you know, there's victims that die without even the perpetrator saying sorry, and people covering it up, and stupid police, yeah, coming out and leaving a woman in danger, and the next thing you know, she's been murdered. Fuck this shit. See you later.